If you understand this, you stop seeing women as confusing, and you start seeing the emotional patterns they rarely explain. Not because every woman is the same, but because certain feelings affect people deeply, especially when attraction is involved. And once you understand these weak spots, you don't use them to manipulate, you use them to connect better. Because real attraction is not about control. It's about understanding. It's about knowing what makes someone feel safe, seen, respected, and emotionally pulled toward you. And most men miss this completely. They focus on what to say, what to text, how to impress, but they ignore the deeper emotional signals that actually matter. Number 1, she has a weakness for emotional safety. This is one of the biggest ones. A woman may be attracted to confidence, humor, looks, status, or charm, but if she doesn't feel emotionally safe with you, that attraction becomes unstable. Emotional safety means she can relax around you. She doesn't feel judged. She doesn't feel rushed. She doesn't feel like she has to perform just to keep your attention. And here's where it gets interesting. A lot of men think being exciting is enough. They try to be mysterious, hard to read, unpredictable, or overly dominant. But if that energy makes her feel anxious instead of calm, she may pull away without explaining why. Because deep down, most women don't just want a man who creates butterflies. They want someone who doesn't make those butterflies feel like panic. Think about it. If she opens up about something personal and you laugh it off, she remembers. If she tells you she had a hard day and you dismiss it, she notices. If she feels like she can't be real around you, attraction starts dying quietly. But when she feels safe with you, something changes. She starts letting you see sides of her that most people never get. And this changes everything, because emotional safety is not boring, it's powerful. It's the foundation that makes attraction deeper. Number 2, she has a weakness for being truly seen, not just looked at, not just complimented, seen. There's a difference. Anyone can say, "You look beautiful." Anyone can notice her outfit, her smile, her hair. But when you notice something deeper, her effort, her energy, her personality, her little habits, it hits differently. Maybe you say, "You act strong, but I can tell you overthink a lot." Or, "You always make people laugh, but I feel like you don't always let people know when you're tired." That kind of observation creates emotional impact. But most people miss this. Women are used to being looked at. They are not always used to being understood. And when a man can see beyond the surface, it makes him stand out instantly. Not because he's using some trick, but because he's paying attention in a way most people don't. A real-life example? She's laughing in a group, acting completely fine, but you notice she gets quiet afterward. Instead of saying something basic, you calmly ask, "You okay?" You seemed a little off for a second. That small moment may mean more than 100 compliments. Because now she feels noticed. And once someone feels noticed by you, they start noticing you back. Number 3, she has a weakness for calm confidence. Not loud confidence, not arrogance, not trying to dominate every room. Calm confidence, the kind that doesn't beg for attention. The kind that doesn't need to prove itself. The kind that stays steady even when things get uncomfortable. A lot of men confuse confidence with performance. They talk too much, they brag too much, they try to impress too hard. But real confidence is quieter than that. It's in how you speak, how you listen, how you hold yourself, how you respond when things don't go your way. And here's where it gets interesting. Women often test confidence without even realizing it. Not always intentionally. Sometimes through small moments. She may tease you. She may disagree with you. She may take longer to reply. She may challenge something you say. And in that moment, she's not always looking for the perfect answer. She's watching your energy. Do you panic? Do you get defensive? Do you become needy? Do you try too hard? Or do you stay grounded? That calmness is attractive because it signals emotional strength. It tells her this man is not easily shaken, and for many women that feeling is magnetic. Number 4, she has a weakness for consistency. This one sounds simple, but it matters more than most men realize. Consistency means your actions and words match. You don't act obsessed one day and cold the next. You don't make promises you never keep. You don't create emotional confusion just to feel powerful. Because here's the truth. Mixed signals can create temporary obsession, but they don't create respect. A woman may think about you if you're inconsistent, but that doesn't mean she trusts you. And if she doesn't trust you, the connection eventually becomes exhausting. Most people miss this. Consistency is not the same as being boring. You can be exciting and still be reliable. You can be playful and still be respectful. You can be mysterious and still be emotionally mature. For example, if you say you'll call later, call later. If you make plans, follow through. If you show interest, don't disappear just to test her reaction. Because when she realizes your energy is stable, she relaxes. And when she relaxes, she opens up. That's when attraction becomes stronger. Number 5, she has a weakness for a man with purpose. This doesn't mean you need to be rich. It doesn't mean you need to have everything figured out. It means you are moving somewhere. You have goals. You have standards. You have something you care about outside of romance. And this changes everything. Because when a man has no direction, he often makes a woman his whole world too quickly. At first, that attention may feel flattering. But after a while, it becomes pressure. She starts feeling like your happiness depends on her. Your mood depends on her. Your identity depends on her. That's heavy. But when you have purpose, your energy is different. You don't chase from emptiness. You connect from fullness. You like her, but you don't lose yourself. You make time for her, but you don't abandon your own life. And that balance is powerful. Think about it, a man who is building something, improving himself, working on his body, his money, his discipline, his skills, his mind, carries a different presence. He feels alive. And people are naturally attracted to aliveness. Number 6. She has a weakness for mystery, but not fake mystery. Not ignoring her for no reason, not disappearing for days, not acting cold to make her insecure. That's not mystery, that's immaturity. Real mystery means you don't reveal everything too quickly. You don't over-explain yourself. You don't turn every conversation into a confession. You allow her to discover you slowly. And here's where it gets interesting. Curiosity is one of the strongest forces in attraction. When she feels like there is more to you than what she sees on the surface, her mind starts filling in the blanks. She wonders about you. She pays attention. She becomes more invested. But if you give everything away too fast, every feeling, every thought, every plan, every insecurity, there's nothing left to discover.